Hey everyone, Lauren Simons here, and we're going to jump right into showing you the most important settings you should know when prepping the EOS C700. Also, we'll look at working through some of the really important day of show gotchas. The first thing you're going to want to configure is your shooting format. Are you bringing this camera into an established ProRes workflow, or will you be utilizing Canon's incredibly efficient XFAVC codec? Or is this going to be a RAW workflow, recording to the codecs CDX36150? Regardless of the decision that's being made there, you're going to want to start in the rec and media setup. Next, we're going to want to select the appropriate resolution and color sampling. If you're capturing RAW, then you'll have the options for 4K, 4.5K, or 2K crop. Also, this is where you'll select your shooting frame rate for the project. Be sure to check out the shooting slow and fast motion video in the series if you're planning on capturing any high-speed or off-speed media. With format, resolution, and color sampling set, we now want to select our custom picture, or in other words, our capture gamma and color space. By going to the home screen and selecting color, then CP main, we can choose between a large list of presets. However, some prefer to turn off the preset and choose our gamma, color space, and color matrix independently for the project. Is your project slated for a quicker turnaround? Then perhaps you'll want to select Canon Log 3, which still provides an impressive dynamic range and log workflow, but is traditionally more manageable than the very aggressive Canon Log 2 curve. If you have more questions on these capture settings or recording formats, be sure to check out the Configuring Capture Settings video in the series. Now, with our capture settings set, let me show you a few extra things to look out for. One is relay record. With relay record on, when you fill up the card in slot A, the camera will automatically jump to the card in slot B and continue recording without dropping a frame. Now, most often you probably don't want to overrun a card. However, this is a very helpful feature to have in, say, the case of a long emotional interview. By default, relay record is off, which means that if you roll to the end of card A, the camera will just cut and require you to hit the record button again to continue on to the next card. The last thing I want to show you is triggering the LUTs. If you want to enable the in-camera lookup tables, first go back to the home and then hit the color tab, then LUT. Here, you need to decide which video taps you want to receive a LUT. Don't worry, we'll be able to cycle these off and on with a quick button, but we must first decide which terminals we want to receive which LUTs. For an explanation of all these different LUTs, check out the Working with LUTs video, but for now, I'm just going to select BT709 for my main taps. Now, we're going to assign one of our user buttons to toggle the LUTs off and on. Here, we can toggle all enabled LUTs off and on, or just certain taps. These tips should help you get started during your EOS C700 prep, but be sure to check out some of the more specific topics and detailed videos if you have any further questions about what we've done here. And remember, you can always reach us at 1855-CINE-EOS.